Houston, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 10.
And the Razorbacks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing.
Here's a little room there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Manning to the air again. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Quarterback keep. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Razorbacks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. K.J. Jackson, tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete. Could not make his way to the corner. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Arch Madness. Coleman's got it on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, it's Russell. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, give on the inside. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running inside, it's Smothers. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll give it to Brown. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Neutral zone. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. A give to Brown. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Manning on play action. Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Handoff from the gun. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for room, it's Russell. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Jackson will throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Arch to throw. Finds his man. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Makes the grab. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long. wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And that last completion left a mark. Third and even longer coming up. Manning from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. If he keeps getting protection in time like that, he won't even have to put his uniform in the laundry.
No, and average quarterbacks look really good when they have time and good protection. He's an elite player. You give him that kind of time, that kind of protection, it's going to be a long day defensively.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Keeps it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking for space. It's Smothers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To throw, Manning. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Back to pass, it's Manning. He's got him this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Running the red zone, it's Smothers. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. He's looking to pass. Complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They go play action with Manning. Finds his big tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Jackson gonna throw it.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Got enough for the first. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 7 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Hoosiers with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. RPO complete to open the drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Takes a handoff. It Smothers. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff for Brown. Plows through the defense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Brown again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Manning dumps it to the back. Finds his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He splits the uprights. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Oh, he got loose. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's a draw. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Jackson will throw. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. The officials blow the whistle to stop play, and there is a Longhorn shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying the left side. And he's knocked down. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Brown running left. Got a little grass. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the 1st down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Play action, here's Manning. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On the run, it's Smothers. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's Manning to throw. That's caught. It's Townsend. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Manning. Starts to scramble to the left. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. A give to Brown. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Zings it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a 15-7 game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. The option, he'll keep it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Delayed handoff, it's Russell. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Jackson gonna throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Russell. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's got it. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Now he's looking to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time and down he goes at the 38.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Arch is going to throw for it. Fakes to grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
This team desperately trying to hold on, trying to avoid the late season upset that could be so costly. The throw to the outside is complete, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've got a potential big upset percolating, and one that could spoil everything this team's worked for up to this point. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down, Manning. Blasted as he lets it go. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The run inside. It's Russell. Might have a chance.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. DKR They'll try to power their way ahead. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Jackson will throw. Flips it out in the flat. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Running inside. It's Smothers. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They go right back to it. Bounced off his feet. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to take off. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.